Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. Today I'm coming on with another journal that I have made and am going to be sending off to Miss Lindsay Zenor. This one here is a Velcro closure with some burlap and lace, and the front is fabric. This is a cracker box. It has 3 signatures in here. It features Lindsay's Woodland Grace pack. And I have a little card here that tells you all about it. There's 128 pages. I have a gusseted music pocket here, a big journal card here. So a lot of the imagery in here is from her kit and some other kit called Digital Curios Vintage Lace. I thought those would be 2 fun images to include together. So here we have some lace going down the side. I've got it in a few different spots. So we'll see lots of nature in here and some stamping and vintage things like that. I have a doily here. This image is from the Graphics Fairy. And then we have a pocket here with one of Lindsay's little library cards on a map page, another Graphics Fairy. And I did do a lot of sewing in this journal as well. There's a little pocket here with a little flip up. This one has nothing written in here. It's a nice place to journal or actually add in some pages and then just clip it on there with some ribbon or sew it in yourself. We have an old postcard here. This is Lindsay's. This is the Digital Curios Vintage Lace. There's a bunch of different colors, and I tried to use quite a few laces from her kit. We have a dictionary page here, and then we have another pocket, big pocket here with lots of bird writing space. I thought this would be a fun idea. So I've just taken 2 bird pages and I've sewed them together, and you can write on them like that. So I thought that was a neat idea. On the pocket here it says every day with a little heart. This is just brown craft paper, some music paper with a birdie stamped up here in the corner. Again with that beautiful vintage lace digital kit. Lindsay's paper. Now this one here is a nice writing space. I added a little spot here for a border, and this is a pocket. Big pretty rabbit, which is from Lindsay's Woodland Grace kit, and then we can slip that right back in here. So the first and the third signature have big pockets like this, and the middle signature is completely sewed shut. So there's a little bit of different things going on throughout the journal. They both have lace tabs. We have owls, sweet little owls. Oh, I love it. Right here in the middle signature. And then we go back through. This was so much fun to make. I really had fun playing with Lindsay's kit, and of course that, and using little bits and pieces. That's the Graphics Fairy there. This is Lindsay's, and I sewed down some lace here. On the music page I added a little label, says my blessings. I did some stenciling. There's that little bird again. He stamped throughout here at random places. And this one here I have a library, not a library card, just a little card from the Graphics Fairy, and then this is from Lindsay, I believe, one of her printable cards, and then I added a little T clipping here. I thought that was a nice little touch of gold and just something fun to have on the corner there. The map page, the doily, and then we have a cut apart from the Prima Paper Collection pad on a top pocket. And we have a little label here. This is like a vintage or a vintage digital ledger type of paper. And then there's Lindsay's kit. Isn't that so beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love the fox. So the second signature is my favorite signature. I've got a really pastel type of yellow going on over here. We have some ivy on a book page, lots of room here for journaling. And then on the back I just added a pocket with a bird saying Professor of Love, a little bunny on the tag, sweet little images. This is like a fabric paper. It's really thin, but it has a lot of texture, and I just like that it's orange and you can see through it. I'm not sure how to use it. If I were going to use it in a journal, I don't know what I would do. Maybe collage on top of that? I'm not really sure. Now here I have a pocket with beautiful flowers. They almost match. This is the Graphics Fairy, and this is Lindsay's. And so I just tucked that back in there. It is backed, and I printed on the other side with some old vintage writing paper lined. This is, again, that vintage lace here. Lots of fun colors, and I chose the orange to go with the orange with the fox in the middle signature. So this one's kind of a fall-themed signature. So you have spring, fall, and then the back one I tried to make a little bit more wintry. Kind of a fun little flow through the journal. Always be lovely, our little bird. My happy place with this one pull out. Another little birdie on there. So fun. So fun. And then here we have a little cluster with a little flary girl. Some more stamping, vintage paper, sweet little deer. Oh my heavens. Nice writing space here. This is a vintage postcard. And this is the middle signature, so it's kind of getting ready to change into fall. I feel like it's fall anyways. And this is a picture from Livingston, Montana, which is really close to where I used to live. It has some ducks down here in the water swimming, so fun. Here's that pretty lady there and a little bunny hopping around. This was such a fun kit. We have another birdie, coffee dyed paper. I have a double pocket here. I cut out a bird and glued him on there. And then this folds down for some writing space here. Did a little bit of stenciling on there as well. You can just tuck that right back in. A little butterfly down here from the Tim Holtz butterflies here as well. This is Prima paper with a homemade or handmade paper clip that I made. Then a journal card with a label. This does flip open. Just like that. Little flip out spot. Again, lots of sewing and just had a complete fun with this journal. Some more of that same stenciling. Gold foiled lined paper, some birds flying off in the distance, 2 pullouts here from one from the Graphics Fairy and one from Lindsay. And this one has the hedgehog. Oh, I had to include the hedgehog. He's just too cute not to have in there. I mean, how many journals can you put a hedgehog into? I thought he was cute. Again, with that orange paper, here's some hollyhocks, I think is what these are. They grow really, really tall. Really pretty journal card here from the Prima paper. Yep, hollyhocks. And then another little pocket there. We have a little bunny down here with the ivy. So it's not quite fall, but you know what I mean, kind of getting ready. And then this little owl, oh, I love him. He's so cute. Owls are just wise and smart, and I just like them. And then here we go, another Lift Graphics Fairy image that I added some lace to, a little hidden pocket on this dictionary page with one of Lindsay's cutouts that I took out from a page and backed onto. Cluster here of a bird with some pink paper, scrapbook paper. Then we have a doily that I sewed onto the page, and this is kind of like a double. There's another butterfly here, like a little pocket you could glue down with another tuck from her library card. This one opens up all the way so you can have like maybe a hidden journaling spot or that kind of a thing. There's a fox. I love him. Wood grain paper, some music paper. There's a little bird stamped on top of that house. This is some checkered vellum. And I have no idea where I got it from, but I thought it was really cool and I wanted to put it in here. Gives it a completely different look to vellum. So here's a scrappy pad. It just is a bunch of different papers that I had extra and I just stapled together and put them in here. Birdie again, coffee dyed paper, the vintage lace, Graphics Fairy image. This is Lindsay from the same kit. Sewed around this beautiful floral image here. Tuck spot on the back for a big journal card or photo card. And this opens up, and inside there's obviously room to tuck a lot more goodies if you wanted to. So whoever gets this journal, I hope they love it and they will use it to record all of their lovely memories or just art journaling or whatever it is that they use. There's a piece of the paper that I cut off, and I was going to have it be like a tuck spot here, but I just couldn't bring myself to glue it down. So I wanted them to be able to put this wherever they wanted to and use it how they want to use in the journal. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And then here, another fun writing spot. I just decided to sew that onto the vellum because you really can't write on vellum. A journal card here that I made and collaged, adding the fabric there, or lace. And yeah, I just thought that was a neat idea. Like you can do something with the back and add writing space, but I just think it's a fun idea. Here's some more music paper, the lovely ballerina, and I put this flower here. This is a delicate, this is a real pressed flower. It's the last one that I had, and it just reminded me that these would go really well together. And we have some lace sewn on the edge of beautiful Lindsay's kit here, the Woodland Grace, and there's a Mr. Fox. So you can tell which one I like the most, and that's Mr. Fox. So this is just a little card that I made, or you can cut it apart and have 2 journal cards, whatever you would like to do. Just thought that would be a fun little way to decorate the other page and still be able to have it removable. Some more of that stamping there. The pink paper works well with these images from the Graphics Fairy. And on this one, I glued it onto some writing paper, so you have lots of writing space on this one. It's on a dictionary page, and on the back is Mr. Hedgehog. Isn't he adorable? Ah, so cute. So this one is kind of a pain to put back in, so I'll do that again off camera. Then the stenciling and the bunny at the very, very end. And we have a fabric spine, and I have textured gold paper at the front and the back of the cover. So thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. Hope you enjoyed this video and that it inspires you to get crafty and make something of your own. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you really soon. Bye-bye.